The Kirtland House of the Lord was dedicated March 27, 1836. That was a rich Pentecostal experience because of the tremendous outpouring of heavenly power and manifestations. On the day of the dedication, as you remember, 6 hymns were sung during that service, one of which became very famous. The Spirit of God like a fire is burning. However, there were 2 other William W. Phelps hymns that were sung during that service. Yeah, I think you might know both of them. One, Now Let Us Rejoice, and the other, Adam-ondi-Ahman. This unique Latter-day Saint hymn, Adam-ondi-Ahman, was published in Emma Smith's first hymnal and titled then, The Earth Was Once a Garden Place. Now, what I didn't know is that hymn became immediately very popular among the saints with the same tune that we sing it to now, a tune that Phelps likely borrowed from a southern Appalachian folk hymn. Phelps first wrote the poem Adam-ondi-Ahman and published it in 1835, before the location of Adam-ondi-Ahman was even known. He wrote it while living with Joseph and Emma in their home, the newly renovated one, just across from the temple. Now, where and how did Phelps learn the precious truths that abound in that hymn? The most likely and logical answer is that he learned it directly from the prophet Joseph himself, thus making that hymn a revelation. Do we sufficiently remember and appreciate the truths that are taught by this hymn? Namely, that the earth itself as a whole was once a garden place after the fall. And so righteous men and women there at Adam-ondi-Ahman that the Savior was worshiped face to face. The land of God where Adam dwelt, Adam-ondi-Ahman, Enoch's Zion, spread out from there and became famous from east to west. And that when that millennial day comes again, the earth will be returned to what once was Adam-ondi-Ahman. In other words, Adam-ondi-Ahman in 1835 was known to be a very special and sacred place. And the saints sung with fervor the glories of Adam-ondi-Ahman before they even knew where it was or fully what it was. And then in May 1838, the Lord revealed the location of Adam-ondi-Ahman there in northern Missouri in Doctrine and Covenants, section 116. Now, it's altogether fitting that this hymn was sung and celebrated at the dedication of the Kirtland House of the Lord, because it is only by those keys bestowed in that temple that the latter-day promises and prophecies of Adam-ondi-Ahman will be fulfilled. Now, I was just there. There's a holy and sacred presence that rests down upon the Kirtland Temple. Similarly, Adam-ondi-Ahman has a spirit of place that can be aptly described as a temple without a roof. The Lord was and is and will yet be again in both places.